I am that I am, mighty and thunderable Xabir Masagan, Gramawi Raspatar Madani Alam, Tina Easterling, the Ghost and the Gast, Sa Ethiopia.
I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations. Neither are you here to live up to mine. I don't owe no one, no obligations. No one owe me none, so everything is fine, fine. I said I am, 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 I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. Learn to love your brother. Don't covet your neighbor. Flee from the city. It's getting shitty. It is filled without equity. I said I am that I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am. Learn to love your brother. Don't covet your neighbor. Get out of the city, 'cause it is so shitty. And it is full of out equity. I said I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am.
How did you start out originally? What's the story of that? Because
Well, I started out in school, when I was going to school. Before I was going to school, I started to play music. I was singing from I was 2 years young. See? And I started to play instrument when I was 3.
3? What instrument did you play at 3?
Piece of board and a sardine pan and some strings attached to it. And
you didn't make it yourself, did you? At 3?
Yes.
Really?
About 5. I made that when I was 5. But, youths around me used to be musically inclined. And anything that made music or make sound, we could have invented as youths. At the age of 5, I made my own and I played it. And people pay me to hear me play it at that time. I went on stage when I was 7.
And what did you do at 7? You sang songs? Did you sing, what kind of songs did you sing? Not ones that you written yourself, right?
No, man. Them time never used to write songs, man. It's just songs that, maybe the teacher may design or, even say a couple poems or them kind of things.
But you like to perform at 7?
Yes. And it was very good. That was to prove that I was, musically inclined at that time.
And did that get you any special music training in school?
Well, I got about 6 months practical pianoforte music lesson. And that was, I reached 5th grade in music in pianoforte music lesson, but right now I don't remember nothing about music. I've been killed and humiliated and aggravated so many times and frustrated so many times within the shit team. I forget how to play piano the way I used to play it when I was 13.
How did you start out meeting Bob and Bunny?
Well, we didn't start as a trio. We started as about a 7. About 7 people was in the group them time. Even Joe Higgs used to sing with us once upon a time.
So
and
you had
his partner and 2 girls used to sing with us one time.
And Junior Bradway
Bradway used to sing with us. Vision used to sing with us. So I started from a huge group, which was a family-like. But due to unfavorable financial condition at that time, even until this time, we would not be able to cope with a group that size. See, even if it was getting $5 million a week. See, so we couldn't cope with that unfavorable financial condition, caused the group to disintegrate and break down to 3. And when it broke down to 3, once upon a time or twice or thrice upon a time, Bob left the group due to the same unfavorable financial condition. And he went to America to work. And at the same time, we couldn't get to go to America. And music was my career, was my way of life, and my way of obtaining and achieving. So I couldn't make because he went away. I stopped singing. We continued the group, and Vision, who was a part of the Soulettes, at that time the Soulettes was not in functioning, so he would gladly come over, and we did some work with Bunny. And the group continued to maintain the name The Wailers.
Babylon burning, Babylon burning, Babylon burn. They have no water. Fire, 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 fire. They have no water. Who you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? Who you gon' run to? Ain't having no mercy. Stand up and fight it. Stand up and fight it. Stand up and fight. Stand up and fight your fight. And give me freedom. Babylon burning, Babylon burning, Babylon burning. They haven't got no water. I see the fire, hot the fire. I see the fire, and they haven't got no water. Who you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to? I said, who you gonna run to? Ain't have no mercy. It is totally illegal for me not to smoke herb. See? and totally unlawful, or what you would say ungodly, because it is against my religion not to smoke herb. See? Because he watereth the hills from his chambers, and the earth is satisfied. He maketh the grass to grow for animals, and the herb for the use of man. And
In
the
the
laws
lungs.
that man lay down to incriminate and victimize and humiliate man for the use of herb, it is becoming so monotonous and,
Absurd.
it looks so primitive, you know. And because I was just coming into America the other day and got checked for just some dust in Jamaica that grow everywhere. See? Every corner you look, herb tree grows there. And you can't stop it from grow, because I come to America and spend 2 weeks, and when I go back to my house, it's a big tree like this. Who put it here? Yes, right. So it's just a thing.
What can you do about that?
Yes,
I mean,
just
it's
go and
there.
smoke it.
Smoke it.
Because you
Right.
know the use of it, see? And herb is created for medical, spiritual, and scientific purposes, see? And the man is trying to make it look insignificant to man, or people who claims themselves to be more privileged than some people, see? And research and search and go through all form of laboratory information and all kind of, I can't even express it on the radio here because they may sound subversive, And the people who make the law and call this dangerous drugs and poison, they don't charge you for attempting suicide when you commit such an act or such a felony. Because if a man is using something dangerous to his temple, that means he's committing a felony or attempting to commit a felony to his system or destroy the system. And they don't charge you for that. In charge of having dangerous drugs in your possession, or ganja. I don't know what ganja is. Ganja is a bird in Australia.
Sitting in the morning breeze and watching all the birds passing by. Oh, how sweet they sing. Oh, how much I wish that I could fly. And I tried. I said I tried. I tried. I really tried. But I got to pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Sitting in the evening breeze, watching all the birds passing by. And oh, how sweet they sing, and oh, how much I wish that I could fly. I said I tried. I tried. I said I tried. I tried. Every time I pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Pick myself up, yes I did, dust myself off, start all over again.
Well, that is what herb does. It opens.
Excellent.
See? I've been through all humiliations. Talking about sing and get $20 and get. I've been through lower than that. I have tunes 1, 2, and 3 on the charts, Whalers, those time. And when we hold a position of 1, 2, and 3, if you check further down, like 9, 20, coming up, we have songs down there coming up.
So you almost got the whole chart,
yes,
right?
we never leave the chart for months.
Yes, and all those times we've been on the chart. Sometimes my shoes only have uppers, no downers. My foot on the ground. See, and those are the kind of shitstorm that I've been through. But just because of the love of music and the love of my people, knowing that my people have been lost into fantasy, and I was heading in the same direction until Jah the Creator said, "No, not that way. You're going the wrong way."
How old were you when that came to you?
Well, I was about 18, 19, stepping up. Stop the train, leaving. Stop the train, leaving. Stop the train, I'm leaving. Won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. Won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. All my good life I've been a lonely man, teaching people who don't understand. And even though I try my best, I still don't find no happiness. Stop the train, I'm leaving. Stop the train, I'm leaving. Stop the train, I'm leaving, yeah. Said it won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. It won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. Some go with east and some go west, and some stand aside to try their best. Some living big, but the most living small. They just can't find no food at all. So stop the train, I'm leaving. Yeah, yeah. Stop the train, I'm leaving. Stop the train, I'm leaving.
leaving, yes, and it won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. Said it won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong.
Are you expounding a new philosophy?
A new philosophy. It isn't a new philosophy. It is the world's philosophy. It's a philosophy of humanity. It's a philosophy, it's the commandment of Jah, given down to man. See, the inadequate distribution of the earth's resources is causing complication upon creation. See? And all those things, unconstitutional laws and injustices, man's inhumanity to man, all those things cause complication and creation. See? The domination of one nation to another nation, all those things cause complication. See? So those are things that we the youths have to rise up and see in this time, because Jah call upon the youths because they are strong physically, mentally and spiritually.
What should they do?
Well, do as the conscious youths do. Every man's supposed to know what consciousness is in this time. Every youth, rather. No youth supposed to ask any other youth what should he do. He's supposed to know. Because every youth that come in this time is created with a certain amount of consciousness that is more than his parents or his parents' parents. See? And he's supposed to be conscious enough to know what he should have done or what he's supposed to be doing. See?
The lips of the righteous teaches many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The rich man's wealth is in the city, vexation of the poor is a poverty. Destruction of the soul is vanity. The poor man's wealth is in his holy place. The lips of the righteous man teaches many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The rich man's wealth is in the city.
As we used to read about in the good Bible. See, you read about Daniel, you read about David, you read about Isaiah, you read about Jesus Christ and all those people. But all those things are just fantasy painting of I and I's reality. It was I from the beginning who was the follower of Christ, and it is I reincarnated in this time to be the same follower of Christ. See? But because I and I culture was taken away, 7 or what you would call 21,000 miles away from Africa and taken to Jamaica. See? But the culture wasn't taken out of I. See? The time when I was taken away, just said, this time I shall not write on no more table of stone, the culture, but upon their hearts, so that in this time we shall teach the nation, and these are the days that is the manifestation of those prophecies. See? So the Rastaman is nothing new under the sun. It is just the man who lives the life of Christ, see, don't intend to subordinate to colonialism and slavery and victimizations and all those systems that tend to incriminate and discriminate man, because that is totally illegal and what you would call unconstitutional. I don't even like to talk English because it always like to get my tongue complicated. See, English is not my tongue. I've been talking that from I was born, and still I still can't talk English. I don't like English because there's something else trying to come out. But true, because of education. See, I was educated with this thing here.
Yea, though I trod through this valley, I will fear no evil. Yea, though I trod through this valley, I will fear no evil. Jah guide, Jah guide, Jah guide. Jah guide, Jah guide. I choose this valley, but I know He will when I'm trotting through that valley. I know He will. Though my enemies fight me every day, I still don't fear. I don't fear no evil. Though my enemies set traps in my way, I will fear no evil. 'Cause I know Jah guide, Jah guide, Jah guide, Jah guide, Jah guide. I choose valley. I know it traveling through this valley. I know here.
I have to make music and I have to try my best to get my music to the people, because if I keep it behind the door, it's like I'm selfish, you know. And I know the people need it, especially right here in Chicago, because black people in Chicago, especially the American black people in Chicago, think very little of themselves. See? And that's the kind of thinking they have to get over, see, and get more conscious of themselves and recognize the color of their skins and love it and love the wool that is upon their heads, because sheep don't grow hair.
Can't you see what you're doing to me? Yeah, I am bound. Oh, you set me free. Can't you see what you're doing to me? I am bound. Oh, you set me free. Jerk of my heart, you shut up my brain. If you have conscience, ain't that a shame? Talk about love and unity. what you're doing to me. What you're doing to me, yeah. I am bound, yeah. I just go and play Lion Field, so when it's my yard and then and forget there's a radio station this.
The society don't like the truth. The truth always cause offense. See? For example, when I told a journalist that I taught Bob Marley to play music, he was offended by that because maybe I must be too black to teach a white man's son music. See? So I don't know what's the conflict all about. Seeing because there is the whole general system of underestimating a black man's ability and integrity. Seeing, especially when you're fundamental black. Seeing, and I realize that I am too black for the business because my business is truth and rights. And if I can tell them a simple truth like that and they're offended, suppose I tell them truth, guys drop dead. Seeing, so I will not even deal with that situation. Music is my business because I taught about music and I am proud to say that I taught many more musicians music. Seeing, because I taught Bonnie Wheeler's music too. Seeing, I taught Alton Ellis music and they are proud to tell people that. Seeing, so why should I be ashamed to say I taught Bob music? And then the system or the shit system want it to look like Bob was my student, I was Bob's student. See? And that is total definition of my character and the estimation of my ability. See, because I am the dean of my university.
Hey, look yonder, tell me what do you see? Go into the fields of Angola. Looks like my black brother with a submachine gun. Go into the Angolan war. Go into the Angolan war. And it's a long, hard road. It's a long, hard road. It's a long, hard road, but Africa has got to be free. Hey, look yonder, tell me, what do you see? Yeah. Go into the fields of Rhodesia. Hey, hey, hey. Looks like my black brother with his fist clenching war. Go into the Rhodesian war. Go into the Rhodesian war. And it's long, hard road. It's a long, hard road. It's a long, rough road. But Africa has got to be free. Africa got to be free. Africa got to be free. Africa got to be free.
That's a whole name.
Yeah, that's a progression.
Peter, what's a bumbleclot? What were you saying?
Bumbleclot. Bumbleclot is one of Jamaica's password, one of the most highest potential of culture that relieve the spells of evil.
Why? How?
Well, it's so scientifical.
I've been investigating this word so long to find out what these words mean and what they are for. Because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Jah, and the Word was Jah. The same is in this time, because so it was in the beginning, so shall it be in these days.
I see.
Well, I was born and raised and grown up in colonialism and exploitation. And hear that, and I heard that bumbo clot, ras clot, blood clot, and every kind of clot you can think of is bad word and indecent language.
Yeah.
And I'm born come hear it in Jamaica, so why is it indecent? So I went on an investigation. And once upon a time, I found myself in some circumstances, held down by some spiritual vampires that my mouth couldn't move, my tongue couldn't shake, my hand couldn't move, and the only thing could make me move is say, move your bumbo clot, and I'm free.
All right.
Yes, I. And from that day on, I never stop say bumbo clot. Yes, I.
What part does marijuana play in your life?
Marijuana? I don't smoke marijuana, man. I smoke herb.
Herb?
Yes, I. Marijuana is a girl from Cuba. The lawmakers make every name illegal to incriminate the underprivileged. And I, who happen to be one of the so-called underprivileged, happen to grow in the constituency of those laws. See? Where they call the healing of the nation ganja and all form of dangerous, abusive names. See?
Ganja is an abusive name?
Yes, man. Ganja is a bird in Australia. See? And I don't smoke ganja. Herb and music is the healing of the nation. See? Herb is the key to inspiration, the doors of inspiration. Without herb, any other thing cause distortion and the confusion. See? And I live in the realms of inspiration.
I'm getting disgusted. When will be laws adjusted? I'm getting disgusted. Where will be laws? Don't wanna get busted. Don't wanna get busted. I'm getting disgusted. They cannot be trusted. End up in jail. And you'll never get paid. Got to face a judge. even if you're rich, him will grudge. I'm getting disgusted. I don't want to get busted. They cannot be trusted. I don't know who don't get disgusted. Man want to walk free. He want to smoke free. Out of captivity. Cause he's getting disgusted. And he don't want to get busted.
Do you think that there is a connection between this, the speech at the One Love concert and the incident last fall when you were brutalized?
Yes.
Could you talk about that a little bit?
I was doing waiting for rehearsal.
Where were you?
At Half a Trees. Waiting for two of my musicians.
Near Aquarius around there?
Right there, Aquarius Studio. Well, waiting there, I found out that two of my musicians was at the studio doing some work, so I was still there waiting, standing up outside with this piece of roach in my hand. A guy came up and took the roach.
Plain clothes or police?
Yes, plain clothes. I don't know who he is.
Never saw him before?
No. Took the roach, so I looked when I saw him with the roach and I took it back from him. I said, what?
Just like grabbed it from him?
Yes, just grabbed it out of my hand. Because I wasn't looking in the direction that he came from. So I said, what happened? He didn't say nothing. I took it back from him and held it there. He started to grab at it again. So I said, what? What happened? He said, me, I must go down so. I said, down so, which we call down so. So I said, from he mentioned the word down so, I realized that that's a police attitude. See? So I just generously opened it and blew out the contents. And said, this is what you want to carry it down so far. See? But him didn't like that and started to grab at me aggressively now. Waist, my shirt.
Still this one man now?
Yes, that one guy. Grabbing and tear off my clothes and all those things. Couldn't move me. Well, he went in the street now and started waving up cars and things to get assistance. Nothing stopped because it was a guy in plain clothes who knew him. See? Well, he went out in the street, just still looking and saw one of his associates. See? Well, he mentioned to him that here is a criminal here, must help him carry him down, so. See? Well, when the next one heard that there is a criminal, he just pulled his gun from his pocket and come over aggressively, start pushing gun all about my face and trying to push fear into me. And so I just eased him off and said, what the blood clot doing? Where they come from? What happened? As that for not training, it's so the police force training enough to come deal with people and intelligent. And it wasn't brought up. And some of them don't like them thing there. Well, them tried them brute force and ignorance and it couldn't work.
Did they know who you were?
No, I don't know if they know. I don't business or care where they want to know. Because you don't have to know a man to treat him the way he should be treated.
That's true, but you've gone beyond being a national figure in Jamaica to being much more.
Because I am so humble. I don't wear jacket and tie and walk with my briefcase and drive a big Lincoln Continental or a Mercedes Benz and look exclusively different from the rest. I look like the people. See? So they didn't bother check because serious and dirty Rasta according to the society. Well, after they tried their things and it didn't work. One was punching at me, start punching and punching. I don't throw a blow all now. Well, they just chucked me in a can and just went for all weapons of destruction and just moved towards my head. About 8 to 10 guys. I don't mean 2 guys. 2 guys couldn't do that. 4 guys couldn't do that blood clot. 8 to 10 guys gang my head with weapons of destruction.
In the police station?
In the station. Close the door and chase away the people.
Uniformed and plainclothes?
Pure plainclothes police. Chase away the people and gang my head with baton. I was beating my head with baton and for about an hour and a half until my hand broke because I was using my hand to stop blows and couldn't take no more blows and broke. See? When my hand broke now, I run to the door and then push me back in blows. I run to the window, then push me back in blows. And when I found out that these guys' intention was to kill, see, what I had to do was just play dead.
by just lying down.
Passive resistance.
See? And they say, yes, him is dead.
Legalize it. Don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. And I will advertise it. Some call it Tampi, some call it the weed, some call it marijuana, some of them call it ganja. Never mind, legalize it. Don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. And I will advertise it. Singers smoke it. Players of instrument too. Legalize it, Mr. President. That's the best thing you could ever do. Doctors smoke it. Nurses smoke it. Judges smoke it. Even my lawyer too. So you got to legalize it. Stop criticizing. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. I man will advertise it. Listen this, it's good for the flu. Good for asthma. Good for bronchitis. Good for glaucoma and pneumara thrombosis. Legalize it. Don't criticize. Legalize it. I will advertise it. I will advertise it. If you just legalize it.
Peter, what does the future hold for you? The future with me is in Africa, as we can't take the discrimination. See? And I remember where I came from, or where I'm coming from. I don't intend to go back there anymore, because I don't walk backwards. Forward ever, backward never.
Don't look back.
My song say, Mama, Africa. It's just telling my mother Africa that I am coming home. See, I am sick and tired of being abused indefinitely, indirectly and directly, diplomatically, condemned, humiliated, brutalized, and the amount of plots on my life daily continual. But that don't put me in fear. I'm not going in exile, because they can't do me nothing. My father gash lightning and thunder, heart attack a guy. See? So if a guy thinks he can sit down and try to bring his evil devices to pass upon my head, it's impossible. Because you know why? The sun shall not smite I by day, nor the moon by night, nor the pestilence that walk by day, nor destruction that wasteth at noonday, nor destruction that lurks in darkness. None of them can do I no wrong.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. You preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. You're a ghost and you don't know what life is really worth. It's not all that glitter is gold, and half the story you never told. But now we see the light. We gonna stand up for rights. Come on, get up, stand up. Everybody, stand up for your rights now. Get up, stand up, and don't give up the fight. Most people think a great God will come from the sky, take away everything and left everybody dry. But if you know what life is worth, you would look for yours right here on earth. And when you see the light, you'll have to stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. 'Cause we're sick and tired of this bullshit game. Die and go to heaven in Jesus' name. I know and understand our Father is a living man. You fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. And now we see the light. We're gonna stand up for our rights. Come on, get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up.
All right, now how about Mark of the Beast? When did you write that?
Mark of the Beast. Well, that song now is a historical song. Yeah, man. This song was written the first time before I was brutalized by the police the first time.
Mm-hmm.
See? I have a history on this song. That night, it was about 10 o'clock. I came from the country with some fresh, first time Sensimilla came to town. See?
It's around 74?
It's 74 now, man. It's 72, man. So I just came from the country with some fresh herb and was inside the house testing out this good herb. See? Testing out the good herb, and it was very exotic. See? Well,
feeling the ingredients moving through me started to create inspiration. And the inspiration that came up, it was a prophetic inspiration. I was seeing between the lines in the future, which was to manifest itself in the next 15 minutes.
Oh, what happened?
See? Well, writing on my table, sit down around my table, tapping, there were some people keeping a party inside of the yard that I live in. And I was inside, people was outside dancing. I was inside making music, totally locked off to what was going on outside. Because it's like I couldn't even hear what was going on, even though it was a party. See, so I was there locked off, creating music and tapping on my table like this, and creating the rhythm. And here comes, I heard a shot fire. The song I was singing, I see the mark of the beast on their ugly faces. I see them congregating in evil places. Me know them are wicked. See? Well, during that happening, I didn't even reach the second verse. I heard a shot fire. See? When I heard that shot fire, I said, what that? And my woman was inside. That was my woman who died in the car crash. She was inside. And I said, she went outside and looked, and she said it was the police. Well, like after I heard the shot fire, seconds later, I saw people running around the house and through my apartment. And well, them running through my apartment. I said, wait, so what kind of thing going on? Because I had the door there and a door behind me, so them could just run through and go through and go reach, go through the back. Well, I was there sitting down still the same because I did not intend to break the communication with the inspiration. See? So I was there, in permanent communication with inspiration, and here comes a guy, come inside, came through my door, come inside, see with my spliff in my hand like this same length, not longer than this. And he come and say, what that? I say, a ganja that you have there? I say, ganja. I say, ganja is a bird in Australia. We don't know that. Him say, it's what that? I say, herb. Him say, make him see it. Give it to him. He smelled it. Him say, a ganja man. See? I said, take it back from him. I said, give him herb, man. Give him a spliff. Well, at that time, there was a guy in plain clothes, which could be a robber. See? Look ordinary.
No suit and tie, right?
No. Just look ordinary. Just coming out of the rum bar. Well, he came, after him realized, I took my spliff from him, started to push it on my hand into my pants waist. They always approach me that kind of way. See, I said, I eased out his hand. I said, no, man, you can't do that. In my house, this. I eased out his hand about a couple times well. And after doing that, he went outside, realized that he took out his gun first. I said, come. I put him back in my pants waist and I eased it out same way. See? So he went outside, called him friends, he saw a criminal inside there. See? Well, his friends, there was about 6 of them. 2 of them came inside with him and dragged me outside. Well, when they dragged me outside, 2 held on to this hand and 2 held on to this hand. And the one who is the leader for that execution squad, he took out his 38 out of his waist and started punching me in the abdominal with a loaded 38. See? Till I'm tired, put it back in his waist. And use him fist, same place, till I'm tired. See, if him fist could go back in my waist, and put it back in your toe. And go for a rifle, and take a rifle from his friend. And meanwhile, they was holding me like this, like Jesus on the cross. See? He slammed to my ribs, lower vertebrae. One was dislocated. See? Alright, give back the guy the rifle. He went behind my house. He took a piece of stick that catch the clothesline outside. Break off the bottom, which is the biggest part, and came back while he was holding like this. Woof! To my forehead. 7 stitches. See? So I was prophetically looking in the future, which was to manifest itself in the next minutes. And it happened.